Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is AK Chiba and I'm here today to give you the second part of the Outpost in Battle Dawn. Okay, now if you are new coming into this and haven't watched the first video on Outpost, I suggest you do because this video is going to be covering gates and dragon layers because in my last video I covered the it covered watchtowers and the training base. Okay, now the first one to cover is the portals. Okay, one thing to keep in mind with portal is yes, it can teleport anywhere in the world, but you still have to follow the 24 tick, moving radius. So like this post, my base is all the way here, and I have, my outpost over here. So I'd have to build, a portal somewhere in the middle, near or closer within that 24 ticks to be able to move from portal to portal. But when you first click on it, like I said, you got the training base, watchtower, which were covered in the last video. Then you have portal, which costs 750 gold and 250 lumber. Here, actually, I'm going to go in here and build it so you guys can get a look of what it is. Okay, so now as you can see, it is obstructed right now. The obstructed pretty much means you cannot use it for your gate is 6 ticks. So after that 6 ticks, that's when you can actually start moving units to the portal. Okay, now in order to build a portal, you see here where you have the different weapon upgrades. The first one being, piercing weapon. Well, the very last one is the one that allows you to teleport, ships from your castle and also to upgrade outposts to portals. So in order to build an outpost into a portal, you have to have the fifth one of those. Okay, sorry about, hold on. Alright, now the very last outpost is the Dragon's Lair, which right now, we actually conquered two or three of them from this guy over here. But, okay, so now with the Dragon's Lair, we currently don't have the outpost ability built yet, so I'm just going to show you, the abilities and all that different stuff. Okay, so now with the Dragon's Lair. Alright, as you can see here, this is the very last one of the, castle structures for, the different attacks for like the stable, for cavalry, monster portal for the heavy units, and the very last one of that one is the Dragon's Lair, which costs, as you can see, 5,000 gold, 2,500 wood, and takes 20 minutes to build. Okay, now with the Dragon's Lair, it costs 500 gold to build, and it also costs one worker. Alright, and then as you can see right here, it takes 24 ticks for the dragon to be summoned. Like my ally right here, he has, 3 ticks left out of the 24. But okay, so now when you get the dragon, you can click on it. Now as you can see, no matter where it goes, it costs automatically 25 mana, and then depending on, the distance that it goes, will cost 90 wood or, anywhere far away. But one thing to keep in mind though is no matter where you're launching, even if they're right next to you, it still will take 6 ticks minimum to be able to get to them. Okay, now here are a few tools to keep in mind about the dragon. Okay, once you actually have the dragon sent away, you cannot return him, and also you cannot send them to ally, outposts to stay there, instead of, attacking. They have to be on an attack to leave. And then you cannot return them. If you do, then all that'll do is dismiss the dragon. You'll have to build another one after that. Okay, now hold on. I'm gonna click onto this. We actually just took out the 15th relic on Fantasy 5, so I could show you guys. But we sent a dragon to attack them. Okay, so pretty much the admin had 297. Out of that, we lost 88 units compared to. I mean, as you can tell, most likely the majority of our army would be dead if we did not use the dragon. Now with the dragon, it kills 10% of the units on the place you're attacking, and then it puts the remainder of all of them at 1% health. Sorry, not percent, but HP. So they're down to their very very last bit of life. Okay, now something also to keep in mind though, when you're doing Sorry, but the one thing to keep in mind though of when you're launching a dragon is if somebody has an ion cannon, they can shoot it down. So what I recommend though is the ion cannon costs 200 mana to shoot down, which recently I have been trying to, keep 200 mana saved up so in case that ever does happen, I, can shoot down a dragon. But what I recommend though is if you're the attacker is to send two dragons. Even if you have an overwhelming army over them, there's still a possibility they might have an ion cannon. Now, the ion cannon, though, can only shoot one thing. So if you have your two dragons and your army all heading from a different area, the most likely they will hit your army, but they won't go for the dragons. But usually have the dragons in front and they'll take down one, but they'll still get hit by the other. That's a little bit more of a tip than, the actual for the outpost, but probably will be putting that into my next tip video. All right, well, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Like I said, if you guys are watching this and still don't know about the other two posts, you might want to check out my first video of the two. But right now, this is actually one of the videos going towards the video series that we're trying to make for the Battle Dawn tutorial. So if you guys like the video, please subscribe. If you find it useful, I suggest watching the other videos. But until next time, AK to Chiba signing off.